Agree.
All right, let's move on. We have an off college football topic, I guess, draft, which we've done some of this in the past. We've always enjoyed this type of thing. Ashton, today we are drafting sodas.
Yeah.
Or for my Midwestern friends, pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is pretty simple. It's not going to be too deep. We're both drafting 5 different sodas, just going back and forth. We're going to do a coin toss to determine who has the first pick. This, maybe more than any other draft we've done, I'm really hoping I get the number 1 pick. I don't know how you feel. I have a clear number 1. Do you have a clear number 1?
I have a clear number 1 as well.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
man. Oof. Okay.
Tails.
Ashton calls tails.
Yeah.
It is tails. All right.
Okay. The answer, I think it's obvious. This is the OG, right? We're going with Coca-Cola, the original. Okay. Is that not who you were going with?
It's not. I'm not going off of like brand power. I'm going off of my favorite.
Okay. This is still my favorite. I'm not good. This is not just brand power. The original Coca-Cola, like on ice, tough to beat. I'll take it at 1. I feel like I've already won this draft, actually.
I mean, that's the most popular one, and it is for a reason. Especially, I mean, you can't really compare our Coke even if you go to like Central America or something. Like, it's just so much better with the real sugar. But I mean, that's a solid choice. I would have drafted Coca-Cola at some point. But my clear number 1 is Dr. Pepper. I just feel like Dr. Pepper is the best thing out there. There's nothing like a cold Dr. Pepper. Pull it out of the fridge when you're watching college football. I don't care that it's the official soft drink of college football or whatever. I just think it goes along with it anyway. And yeah, it's my favorite. It's about the only one I drink anymore as an adult. I drank a lot of soda as a teenager, especially. Had some different tastes back then, which we'll touch on. Funny how some of your tastes change when you inhale less sugar. But yeah, as an adult, Dr. Pepper is the main one that I take part in. So I guess we both got our number 1 choice.
Tastes like medicine, I think. That stuff tastes like medicine.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to go with Bart's Root Beer. This is this is just another solid choice from me. I'm mopping up in the draft. This is the 1 and 2. Like, you open a fridge, Coke and the Bart's Root Beer, the silver cans. It's a cinch. Yeah, that's fantastic 1-2 combo right there.
I don't hate that. I'm also going root beer in my second one, but I'm going IBC. I just like the IBC root beer, the glass bottles. Personal preference. I mean, the nice thing about this draft is we could both get root beer. Like, there's multiple other options out there. And honestly, like, I know this is a bit of a hot take because people get a little worked up about this. They're all good. Like, pretty much all root beer is actually pretty good. Some is better than others, but I mean, I've very rarely been disappointed by root beer.
My number 3 is Grape Crush. I think it's a fantastic drink. I grew up drinking it a lot. It was just that really deep purple. Big fan of it. It's great summer soda.
I like that. That was actually on my list that I was looking at. People can, pardon the pun, people can crush the choice just because it's kind of like an off-brand, almost like it's a cheap thing you buy at Walmart or whatever. Man, you're just never going to be disappointed by Grape Crush. So yeah, I respect that a lot. Okay, so that goes to me with my number 3 pick. This one is going to be somewhat controversial. Some people will be very on board, and some people will think this is a ridiculous pick. But I'm going with IBC cream soda. I really like IBC cream soda. I have a feeling this is not on your list. It's on mine. I really like this. So I got the IBC root beer and the IBC cream soda. I just really like both of those.
Yeah. Can I just ask you a question here? What about just to get into it real quick, Coke versus Pepsi? I obviously am a Coke guy. Clearly, I'm from Georgia. This is a no-brainer for me. Where are you at in that debate? Because a lot of this soda stuff kind of hinges on that, right?
Yeah, I'm as far as the like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, not as opposed to their different Coke products, Pepsi products. It's a no-brainer for me. It's Coke by far.
Right.
Pepsi is one of my least favorite, honestly. There's something about the I don't know, something about the way it makes my teeth feel. I really don't like. Not sure what it is. just it's bothered me my whole life. So I don't even touch it anymore. Like I would much rather drink water. So Pepsi's not even
Okay.
on my radar. You can have it
Okay.
whenever you want
All
it.
right. Not for you. All right. So with my fourth pick, I'm going to stay in the Coca-Cola family. We're going with Coke Cherry.
Nice.
This is my favorite. If anything that's not, it's not Coke flavored. Um, or sorry, if it's not like the original Coke, like the OG Coke,
Hmm.
you have to get a flavored Coke. It's Coke Cherry for me. I would take this over Mountain Dew, any kind of Pepsi. This is fantastic. Yeah,
Hmm.
if you just, I'm just going off of like, if you have a fridge full of these, which one are you grabbing at? You know what I'm saying? If you're
Sure,
at a vending
absolutely.
machine, which one are you going for? What button are you pressing? So I'll go with Coke Cherry as my number four.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I have one that's actually pretty similar with my number four, a little less well known. I've only been on this for a few years. I'm going with Cheerwine. I don't know if you're
Oh,
familiar.
no, that's like I mean, that's a niche group right there.
Yeah,
That's not, yeah, that's a North Carolina style
sure.
soda right there. Yeah, they're not, it's a Southern thing, right? Do you like them?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know much about them. So I'm not going to say that I like them or dislike them. I just haven't had them much.
Yeah, I do. They're almost like a cross between Dr. Pepper and Cherry Coke. I guess if I had to put my finger
Okay.
on it, other people with a better way of words and maybe a better uh I'm not a culinary genius or anything. Other people might disagree with that take. I get that's kind of what the lane it reminds me of. I really like it. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't drink it very often, but every once in a while, I'll grab a chill
Gotcha.
wine. Yep.
Gotcha. The they're actually like they have like a cult following almost.
Yeah.
Cheerwine does. Yeah, it's like a yeah, they're it's a niche group and they are loud and proud, man. There's
Hmm.
not many of them that know, but the ones that do think it's great. So, yeah, no, that's yeah, you're appealing to someone out there with that pick. I just haven't had it much. I should maybe try it more. It's a southern thing. Like I
Hmm.
just yeah, haven't had it much. Okay, so I'm getting to my last pick here. Can we give a little bit of love to some of the no namers out there
Yeah.
that are maybe I'm not going to say flying under the radar, but there is a period in life, and this is an honorable mention for me. But there was a period in life where Mellow Yellow was just wildly good, just fantastic. Um, and it does come and go. You like you mentioned things, just because you like it at one point in life doesn't mean that you always will. And I've since moved on, and it's not great now, but there was a period in life where that was just elite. So just shout out. I guess that's all that was. Just a quick little shout out.
By the way, 10 years ago, my number one and a runaway would have been Mountain Dew, which is more the brand name version of Mellow Yellow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there's something about all that sugar, I guess, when you're a teenager, early 20s, that appeals in a different way than when you're, a mature adult like I am now, of course.
Have you ever had? Oh, okay. Well, what about Vault? Have you ever heard? You remember Vault from
Oh,
back in the day? This is way back. This is a throwback now.
yeah. Yes. I don't know that I ever had it very often, but
Okay. All right. I didn't know. Just checking. Just checking.
by
Um,
the way, sorry, just to throw it back to you, like, were you ever an energy drink guy?
now and then, right? And
Mhm.
I know we're not including energy drinks in this.
Sure.
I don't drink them much.
Yeah,
I don't. But yeah. Again, there's a time and place, maybe time and place for
sure.
them, and a Red Bull at the right time with the right flavoring in it is well done. That's still like to this day that can be fantastic. But I'm not a guy that just drinks a tall, Monster Original every morning. Like there's some out there. My
Oh,
goodness,
yeah.
there are
No.
people out there that do. Um, Overall, I'll be honest, I don't drink just a ton of even soda in
Yeah.
bulk anymore. Not like I used to. It just, yeah, dude, I'm getting older. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, doesn't mean I like it. I like it less. You just, yeah, you got to be smart. You can't just, overdose on
Sure.
this stuff. But I still need to make my okay. One more thing I just wanted to ask real quick. We didn't go anywhere with the ginger ale. That
Sure.
also has a cult following out there.
Yeah.
Certain styles of ginger ale are just like to die for, like the whole Canada Dry. Is there a Schweppes maybe?
Mhm.
There's people that I didn't get into it. Is that something you're into at all?
I mean, it feels like it has a very specific. it has its purpose. Like I
Okay.
guess, yeah, ginger ale is maybe more like when you have an upset stomach, or or maybe Sprite. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
for me, for these, I'm looking at more, yeah, like I'm just, what do I enjoy the most? Ginger
Right.
ale, sure, fine, but it's not one of my top five.
Okay. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually kind of struggling here for my fifth pick. I've got a lot of honorable mentions. I just need to make one of them
Yeah,
number five.
right.
You
Same.
took my cream sodas, which
Okay.
that would have been
You
the
can get
selection for
like an
me.
A&W cream soda or something.
No,
Not
sorry,
the
I don't
same,
like
is
A.
it?
No, it's not the same. The one that you picked, was it you picked IBC? Is that
Yeah.
right? Is significantly, I mean, by a large margin, the best of anything name brand. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Fanta Orange.
Okay.
This is, yeah, if you travel much, you get out of the country much, you're going to see Fanta a lot, a
Hmm.
lot, a lot. And it's, yeah, it's a go to for a lot of people that don't live in the U.S. I was, yeah, out of the country a couple of times, started to drink them, and yeah, you come back, it's not as big of a deal in the States, but you realize like it's so good, especially when you're not in the States. So yeah, I'll go with Fanta Orange at five. I guess I do kind of like some of the fruity stuff. I have grape as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not just Coke. Not just a Coke guy. I do enjoy the orange. For me, the Fanta Orange is considerably better than Orange Crush, though. Like I think there's
Hmm.
a large discrepancy there. The Grape Crush is fantastic. There is a gap between the Orange Crush and in Fanta Orange. I think Fanta Orange is significantly better.
Yeah. I don't have a strong opinion on that. Orange Crush. I mean, you took the Fanta. That is one of my honorable mentions. I'll just kind of throw a few out there. I still have to put Mountain Dew out there as an honorable mention, even though it's not something I drink anymore.
Okay.
Mountain Dew Voltage, actually pretty good. I kind of like that. Also, don't really drink that anymore. Uh, I don't mind. I mean, the other root beers, of course, A&W.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, like there's another popular one I can't even think of right now, but those are always fine. Orange Crush, Sprite. Have you had Dr. Pepper and cream soda? Like I kind of don't hate that.
Really?
It's
Yeah, I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I
But
don't know.
my
I tried
last
it
pick
once, didn't
here,
work. Yeah.
okay. My last pick here will be vanilla Coke.
Okay.
I need some kind of Coke here. You have the regular Coke and the cherry Coke. I'll take the
Yeah.
vanilla. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
kind of have the cherry flavor covered anyway with my Dr. Pepper and my cheer wine. So this gives me a little bit of a different flavor as well as some Coke. So I'll go with the vanilla Coke.